Hi, I'm Paul McConnell from the McConnell Family Law Group. I'm going to talk to you a second about what divorce retainers are and what they cover. First of all, divorce retainers an advance fee deposit. It's your money that goes into a trust account. If you were to send us a retainer and decide the next day that you didn't want us to represent you anymore, perhaps you didn't want to get divorced anymore, you would get all that money back because it's your money. It's just in a trust account that we bill against each month, and then once we send you an invoice, we transfer money from that trust account into our operating account that corresponds to the invoice that we sent you. Now, different firms and attorneys quote different amounts, but just because one firm may quote you a $5,000 retainer and another firm quotes you $10,000 retainer, that doesn't really have anything to do with how much your cost of your case is going to be. It just means that your $5,000 retainer is going to run out quicker than a $10,000 retainer. At McConnell Family Law, our retainers typically range from, in divorce cases, range from $5,000, sometimes as high as $20,000, but usually in the $7,500 to $10,000 range is kind of the sweet spot. We also have something that's called an Evergreen clause. That's not additional money that you pay, but it basically means once your trust amount that's in trust and we bill against it, once it drops below the Evergreen amount that we quoted you, then you need to keep paying us money each month to keep that money in trust. That is, we don't let clients get to bill zero or below zero. Most of our cases, we quote a $3,000 Evergreen. So for example, if we quoted you a $7,500 retainer and that was designed to last, for example, 2 to 3 months, then after the first month, the $7,500, maybe we build against it, maybe now you have $6,000. Then the next month, maybe we build $2,000, now you have $4,000. And then the next month we build another $2,000, and then you got down to $2,000, which is below that Evergreen amount, in which case we would require you to pay another $1,000 to keep $3,000 in trust. Any trust money, whether it's the Evergreen or any other amount, you get back at the end of the case, whatever is left in trust. There's also something called trial retainers or additional fee deposits that on occasion we require, typically within 60 to 90 days if you're actually going to have a trial. And that is because if your retainer had gone down to the Evergreen amount of, say, $3,000, that's not enough to cover a trial. So if you're going to have a 1-day or a 2-day trial, you'll have a conversation with your lawyer and we'll quote you what the trial retainer is. And for example, it may be $15,000. So you have to bring your trust account up to $15,000 if you're going to have a trial. Again, if you talk to us, look at our other videos or talk to us in person, less than 5% of cases go to trial. And we don't require for every case that's scheduled for trial because we know that most of those are going to fall out. But we do in some cases, so something to be aware of. You'll get a monthly invoice each month. It goes to your email and you open it up and it details all the time that your attorney put into the case, all the time that your paralegal put in the case with time entries detailing what they did, how much time they spent on it, how much that cost is. You'll also see a number of entries on there for time we put in your case that we don't charge for. All events, that's what a retainer is. And if you have any questions about that or any other questions, please call us at the number below. We'd be happy to discuss it with you. Find peace through strength.